Everyone has a message, and those who can best communicate that message to an audience often find success. In line with today's age of technology, to do this efficiently, one can employ Mailchimp, a first-rate marketing management and automation tool. Mailchimp's all-in-one platform helps users design beautiful campaigns, manage their emails and contacts, and it provides powerful data analysis that invites further research for optimization. Assuming you've created a Mailchimp account, let's look at their dashboard. The dashboard is a clean, central location where you can monitor your audience's engagement and activity, and it provides numerous shortcut links that help you zip around to various functions pretty easily. These suggestions are really informative and can help you further flesh out your profile. For now, let's move forward and start creating some content. Mailchimp offers a range of standard marketing campaigns. I'm going to show you how to create an email. You can also create different ads, landing pages, which are really pivotal in attracting new customers, postcards, social media posts, or even sign-up forms. So there are 3 different email options. Plain text is exactly what it sounds like, it'll just send text. You can also set up automations. Mailchimp allows you to implement automated responses to different triggers. You can set up a response to things like new subscribers, you can send out birthday emails, or a really cool one is commerce triggers, which allows you to, say if you wanted to thank a first-time customer or follow up on a purchase, you could do that in an automated page. For this example, we will just choose regular. This page serves as the creation homepage. Mailchimp's creation process is highly intuitive as each step is laid out right in order. Step 1 asks for your audience, who you're sending the message to. For your first campaign, you will need to create a list of contacts you want to send the email to or your audience. Let's go to the audience page. Yours should be blank for your first time, but here you can see how you're able to manage your audience. Find on your screen either a View Contacts or an Import Contacts button and select it. And from there, you'll see 3 different importing options. You can import in contacts in a CSV form, you can import them through different copy and paste options, or if you have your list of contacts in a customer relations software, Mailchimp allows for a simple transfer, and your most recent import will be shown on top. Back on our creation page, if you've split your list into certain group tags, you can designate your intended audience here, and you can also personalize the To field of your email for a more personal touch. Step 2 asks, which account would you like to send the email out from? Here you can enter in your email and you can specify how you would like to appear in people's inboxes. The next thing we need to do is put together our subject line. You want your subject line to be relevant and engaging to entice more clicks, and again, you can edit a shorter and cleaner version. Now it's time to create the bulk of the email. Rather than starting completely from scratch, Mailchimp supplies a myriad of template options that allow you to plug in your information without skipping a beat. For even more options, there are themes that are often geared towards pretty specific events, but you can pore through all of these options and find a template for essentially any event. If you have saved templates, they'll show up on the top here, along with an alternative option of adding your own code. For our example, I'm going to put together a pretty basic email that sells Nike shoes, so the Sell Products template will be perfect. You can see that much of the email has already been structured from the template. To customize your email, select from these tools and simply drag and drop. Since our first option is a text box and we have one handy, you can click on it to make edits, which can be done for all of the customization tools. Here on the editing side, you can add or change your content and also make other stylistic or appearance-based changes on these pages. You can select from these 16 customization tools that allow you to inject your personal style into the email, and I'll touch on each one as I go down the list. The box text tool is identical to the previous choice, just with a defined border around it. Generally, you want to avoid blocky emails at all costs. A good tool to prevent that is the divider tool, which competently can serve as a nice clean break in your email, and you can set it to be whatever color, thickness, or style that you prefer. To reuse a divider or content from any customization tool, you can click the duplicate option, which will produce an identical copy of your content, saving you time and likely headaches. Images are crucial to email marketing success. Successful emails have to pass the eye test. Click on the module to replace the photo and select from your files the relevant image. If the file is too large for common use, you'll get a quick notification that takes you straight over to a photo editor. the changes have already been applied, and you can make more changes if you deem them necessary. Because image placement is so crucial, it's important to present them in a variety of styles, and most importantly with precise tactfulness. It's pretty easy to overdo it. The next 3 tools are different image builds, where you can group together images, caption images in card form, or side by side. These options make it easier to not get repetitive in your emails. These next 2 tools deal with social media and are very easy to learn. We already have the social follow tool implemented in our footer. Your socials can be linked here so they are accessible in a one-click fashion. The other option is a sharing option. You can add it under anything, likely a button or a promo code, which we'll touch later, but people can share your content again in an accelerated fashion. From there, we get right to the button tool. This is where you want to feature your desired action. As usual, click to edit. Then modify your action and provide the correct link location. In this hypothetical situation, let's say this shoe comes out soon, so we want to add a pre-order button. Stylistic edits can again be made on the following pages, and you can get your button to look just how you want it to. Almost every template has a footer, but you can add one in and provide your contact, policy, or preference information there if needed. Personally, I cannot provide too much detail about the code tool, but if you are proficient in HTML and want to personalize even further, it's provided here. Similarly to images, video is such a valuable tool to attract engagement. It functions almost identically to the image tool with a provided caption, and you can continue making stylistic edits to fit your taste. The product and product recommendation tools are great tools to grab a customer's attention and personalize the email, and they're easily inserted into your email once you've connected some type of e-commerce store. You also need a store connected for a promo code, which is simple and functions as a text box and a button all in one. So I'll skip over the last 3 tools for today. And that's the entire content page for creation. It really is a nice smooth process. You can design your page further from the edit page, which will make changes rather than changing, say, a font in every box. You could do it universally from here. You can also receive feedback from those you've sent a test email to. As I just mentioned, you can get feedback from people, so obviously you can test your email before sending it to your list. You can always preview it to see how it will arrive, and check if there are any changes to be made. It's important to check how it appears in each version in case there is a formatting issue. Give your email a good look once it's filled with all of your information, and if it all looks good, that signals a successfully created email campaign. All of our steps are now complete, but there are still a couple quick things we need to do before sending out our email. Each campaign you create will have a shareable link. This link is another good way for people to view your content. You can also connect social media accounts and insert your posts into those campaigns to establish a cohesiveness to your digital footprint. Here at the bottom of the page, you can designate how you want to track your campaign. You can track various metrics, add in tracking devices from different analytics softwares, and a few other last-minute settings. Once you've made your decisions, you can either schedule a time for your email to go out, or you can ship it right away for immediate delivery. Following the delivery of your email, you can track your email's response from the reports page. If you've made it to the end of the video, now you know how to competently create and publish a Mailchimp email marketing campaign. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that there are numerous applications of Mailchimp's content creation, but email marketing remains imperative to success. And now you can make your mark.